Hey everybody. Oh my gosh. I missed y'all so much. Look at everybody who's here already. Thank y'all so much for coming. Oh my God. Talk about feeling the love. Look at everybody. Tracy and Hope, Julie, Maddie. Oh, Sandy's even here. Y'all. Oh, y'all made my day. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, y'all. That's so sweet. I can't believe y'all are all here. Thank you so much. Um, let me, we're going to get into this. But let me, since everybody's here, hey, Carolyn Campbell, welcome. Um, Let me show y'all a couple of things that really made my week this week. Just a couple of things. Um, I ordered something from Maddie's sale recently. She had a sale recently, and I just wanted to show you the quality of this paper. I don't find a lot of ledger paper where I'm at, and I know there's a glare on that, so I apologize. But this is really great paper, Maddie. Thank you so much. But I was more impressed. I am impressed with the product. Don't get me wrong. I really am, but it's just the attention to detail that Maddie does in her packaging. And this is her little thank you gift. And if you can't tell, look at what she did. She took the flap of an envelope, the decorative piece of an envelope, and she glued it to just a cellophane packaging that that you usually get from things like this. And she just glued it to the top, and it just has this lovely little thank you card and some little goodies in here. And so, Maddie, thank you for taking the time and effort to do that. Thank you so much. That's really impressive. I'm just so thankful for you. And then y'all are gonna see. I hate to show y'all everything. I can't show. First of all, I can't show y'all everything. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I'm across the room. But I want to show y'all one thing. I got a Happy Mail from Tracy Hines, and for everybody that's in this room, and I'll shout it from the mountaintops. You'll see a video of that unboxing come from me in the next few days, I guess. But y'all just go subscribe. Y'all just go subscribe. Tracy is new to uploading videos. Her channel is new, but she is obviously not new to crafting. Okay, I will just tell you that. Gail Augustinelli, watch out, because Tracy is going to come up on our heels pretty quick. You're going to see her channel explode. I am convinced of that. Hey, Susie, but I will show you in the Happy Mail that she sent me. This was included. This lovely, beautiful, gorgeous charm, Barbie themed charm that she sent. And it is just the cutest thing that I have seen. It's just great, Tracy. The craftsmanship is there, and you can tell she puts a lot of effort into her craft. So Tracy, I feel very blessed to have gotten that from you. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Barbie shoes, the Barbie dolls, the llama, the heart, it just is, it was stunning. Hey Terry, welcome. Yeah, you guys, if you're not subscribed to Tracy Hines, aka Nanner Banana, uh, go do so. You will not regret that at all. At all. She's a lovely channel. Hey, Janet Birdsall, how are you doing? How are you doing? Um, as we all know, our friends in Texas have had a hard time. And I know that all of the folks who follow me are going to keep those folks in their prayers. So thank you for that. It's just a tragedy. And then I saw something in New Mexico. They were having some floods and stuff. Just a weird time to be. Um, just a weird time to be sometimes, isn't it? Just is. And I'm not gonna be a Debbie Downer about this, but I do want to talk about it just for a second. Let me just talk about it for a second. Um, I don't watch the news because of it's just too much, right? But I heard a creator say one time, and I think she made a really valid point. I won't say who the creator was, but it was a bigger creator. And she said the same thing. I used to not watch the news. She said, and then I thought to myself, maybe I should watch the news just to know who to pray for. And I thought that's a good way to look at it, I guess, because there are just so many people out there in need. I'm gonna turn my air conditioner down just a second, guys. But yeah, so we'll just keep all those folks that are suffering in our thoughts and prayers now, because it's just tragic. Let's get into this. We're gonna try to cover. I'm gonna try to cover with y'all this notebook. This is a regular size composition notebook. Okay. This one is a half size composition notebook. It is literally cut in half. I buy them like that. I don't do that. Y'all know, please. If y'all followed me for any amount of time, there is no way I would take this much effort and energy to cut this in half. This comes like this. I get them from Walmart. They're like a 6-pack of them, actually. Last time I bought them, guys, they were less than $6. Yeah, I mean, it was just something crazy like that. The one thing I'll tell you that they used to do, the first ones I'd bought, the first few packs I'd bought had rounded corners. They've stopped doing that. Their corners are now completely square. But I have a crocodile that'll chomp them, But we're going to try to cover that. And then we're going to try to cover a mini notebook. I actually get the 3-pack of mini notebooks. I've gotten them from Dollar Tree, but I started buying mine from Walmart. They're a few pennies cheaper. So just keep that in mind. Now, let me tell you this. This week, I went to Walmart. This one is not from Walmart, but this week I went to Walmart. Oh, is it small? Is the screens too small? Hey, Sarah. No, I don't cut them, Julie. Y'all tell me, I was wondering that. I was trying to let me see something, guys. Hold on a second. See, that doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. This doesn't do it. This doesn't do it. I don't know why the screen is so small, y'all. Hey, Khadijah. Welcome. Yeah, y'all tell me, how small is it? Because I don't know how to fix it. Hold on a second. I'm gonna take y'all off. We're gonna try something different. Let's try this. Did that help at all? Because on my side it does. Hope, let me know if that helped at all, because I just changed the setting. Yeah, I'm using my phone, Julie. Hey, Debbie DePaul. I'm using my phone. Y'all let me know if that changed anything. I just went to the back dual camera, like I always do. No, it didn't change anything. I don't know what is going on with it. Let's see. Um, Camera, back dual. So it's not changing for me, guys. So I would imagine it's not changing for you guys. Any different at all? It's not too bad. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. Try to enlarge it on your side if you can, but because I can't, there's nothing I can do. Back ultra wide. Yeah, that's as good as I can get it, guys. Sorry. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, girl. Carolyn's Crafty Corners in the house. She's got a channel. You guys go find Carol. Go follow Carolyn too. She's got a neat little backdrop. I always love to see Carolyn's backdrop. She sits in front of her hutch that she decorates for every season, and it's really neat to see her collections and stuff. So, Carolyn, shout out to you for that. I hope I think I've told you that before. I really do love you. I appreciate your backdrops. Anyway, let's get to getting. Let's get to getting. I went ahead and made these sheets. Okay, now just keep in mind any composition note, you're gonna have to measure. Now, I'll promise y'all, none of this is precise. I ain't doing too much that's gonna be precise. Um, so it's gonna be close. Okay, I went ahead and cut everything out. These are my inside pages. These are my outside pages. Okay. Now, this is how I do it. And I'll go through this pretty quickly because, again, it's just a lot of this was the first person I think I ever saw do this. I'm pretty sure I ever saw do this was Lyric Lover Crafts. Do y'all follow Amber at Lyric Lover Crafts? She's fabulous. I love her so much. But basically, I take my Fabri-Tac for the top cover because there's a little bit of a sheen to it, and I never wanted. You can take your you can file it down, you can rough it up if you want to, but I never wanted to go through all that trouble, to be honest with you. And I just eyeball everything. So we're just going to take this and kind of go, just glue your top down, basically. You cut your measure it out. You're going to measure, I guess my best guesstimation, guys, to be honest with you, is leave yourself about an inch of extra space all the way around. That's about, and again, that's just kind of a guesstimation, but that's how I do it. I'm going to leave myself a little bit of room all the way around. And you see how I did that? Don't cover this banding. Just go up to the banding. All right. And you're going to just, of course, mash it all down. Make sure it's all adhered pretty well. Okay. And it really does go pretty quickly. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best on this side to use my page right here as the guide on where to place this page. But you're just going to take it. And again, if you have directional paper, just keep that in mind because you'll need to, follow whatever direction your paper is. You want the top of the page at the top of the page, et cetera, et cetera. And be generous with your little glues. But I do. And Fabri-Tac, will give you have some time to set things right with Fabri-Tac. So this is not the hard part, I'll tell you. Not that there's really a hard part, because again, I wouldn't be doing it if it was difficult, I promise you. This paper pack's from Hobby Lobby, by the way. Oh, thank you, Julie. Thank you. Yeah, you know who I saw bought this first? Jen's Junk. She sure did. But it's a Hobby Lobby paper pack. It sure is. Now listen, you can take this. Have y'all ever seen this thing? I'm sure y'all have, huh? It's just, but you can cut it too. You don't have to have this thing. I didn't, I mean, either way, but just makes it more uniform. Sometimes though, I will tell you, I feel like when I use this thing, this miters your corners for you, or it gives you a guide to miter your corners. Sometimes I feel like it cuts it a little too close for my comfort. So I kind of go, like I'll follow it, but I make it the line a little, I go out a little bit just because of that, because I think it cuts it really close for my comfort. Okay. Now, the reason that you're cutting that, if you don't know, is because you're just going to try to eliminate the bulk that folding these edges creates. You want to eliminate as much bulk as you can, but keep the coverage that you need. So I'm just going to cut here. And it doesn't matter if that pencil mark is still there. I cut on the outside of the pencil mark too, just to let you know, because it's not going to show. Once you fold it in, it's not going to show. Then what I do is, since I've cut this side, I just use that as a guide, and I cut this side. That's it. Again, you don't have to be precise with it. Okay, got that? Move that out of the way. Then here's where you see, I don't know if you saw my short or not, but, oh, thank you, Julie. Yeah, it's pretty. The paper's so pretty. There's no template for this, guys. But what you're going to do is you're going to cut here and here. Okay. And the reason that you're going to do that is because you're going to have to create a little flap that's going to cover this corner. Okay. So I cut there and there, and then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And again, I've messed this up before, but it was user error. And then what I do, I'm trying to see if I can see this, I cut at an angle here and an angle here because I want to eliminate some bulk. Okay. And then I cut on the opposite side to eliminate that same bulk. And it can be just a sliver. But do you see what happens there? When you bend that over, you eliminated a lot of the bulk that would have been there because it would have been all the way across that corner. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to take off here. I'm going to take off here. And I'm going to cut on either side of that also. Okay, and then because all I want to do is cover that corner. That's it. That's all I want to do. Now, I probably need to cut that just a little bit more at an angle. Yeah, I need to do that on this side too. And you'll get used to it. You'll start to see the angles better and understand how your paper's going to fall and stuff. And you'll see on this one, when we bend it over, when we fold it over, it's going to overlap. It will overlap. Let's see, do I have this? You'll need your bone folder. That's going to be real important because my recommendation for this kind of covering is to use a thicker cardstock, a thicker weight paper, especially for the front, especially for the front. And just kind of make your creases like that, okay? See, I could even see how this, I'm going to try to bring this up so you can see. See how that covers right here and it causes some bulk? I could even, if I wanted to, you don't have to. I mean, a little bit of bulk is going to be there, but you could even go back in and cut even more out of it if you wanted to. You know, but you really don't have to. The first places I glue down are the little tabs. That's the first place I glue down. Okay. I make sure those are glued and secured. I use my art glitter glue on the inside because it's matte. And I need it to adhere pretty quickly. I don't want it to, I need it to glue down quick. Fabri-Tac will take a little while for it to glue. It's your preference, though, really. It really doesn't mean, that's just my preference. And then and again, all of this is going to be covered eventually. So remember that. It doesn't have to be beautiful. This part does not have to be beautiful. You're not going to see it. Okay. And then I glue this one. Usually I glue this flap down last. I don't know why. I mean, I don't really think it makes a difference. It's just what I've always done. Again, I've told y'all before, if y'all come in here for like a real tutorial, wrong channel. Wrong channel, y'all. Let me get some of these pieces out of the way. Then, I would go ahead and do this side too, but I'll show you. On this side, make sure, here's the top of your composition notebook, right? I have obviously cut this. See how it's going to overlap. I don't want that. I want to leave a little bit of room for that to be able to bend. Okay, so I need to go trim this. And you can make those adjustments. I'm going to trim. It's like really no big deal. I feel like I need to trim just a touch more on that side. Okay. Now, one thing that you can do here is now would be the time to go ahead and round your corners if you want that look. Hey, Junk Journal Joanne. Oh, hey, Susan Pepper. How are you? That's my neighbor. Oh, is this how you started, Susan? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I started like this too. Whenever I first started junk journaling, and I was watching Crafty Girl, and Crafty Girl talked about Rebecca Hoot, and I went and watched Rebecca's channel. I fell down that rabbit hole, and that is exactly how I started junk journaling. I created composition notebooks. I'll have to pull them. I really will have to pull them out so I can show y'all. Oh, they're pretty pitiful, but they were fun. I mean, I'm not getting rid of them. They were a lot of fun. Not that any of my work today is much better, but it was fun. I always told y'all that. I keep doing this till it's not fun. When it ain't fun, I ain't doing it. And then I just put that down like that. Okay. Now, this next part that I'm going to show you, when I saw Amber at Lyric Lover Crafts do this, I lost my ever loving mind. I could not, when I tell you, I couldn't believe it was that simple. Because she said, if you have a crocodile or a, what do they call it? Not this thing. Wait. This thing. If you have this, you can go ahead and, do this and chomp it and round the corners. She said, but if you don't have that, it's really okay. All you need to do is this, y'all. I'm telling you, I distinctly remember the feeling I got when I saw her do that, because I thought there's no way it is that easy. And it is. I swear to y'all, it is that easy to just run. I couldn't believe it. I thought the paper engineering gods had come down and smiled on me. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, this was just an amazing adventure for me. I absolutely loved it. And so now I try to keep a little stack of these, all sizes. I just try to keep a little stack of them so that I can, give them as gifts and things like that. Usually that's what I do with them. Sometimes I'll put them in Happy Mail but yeah, just because I just think they're just kind of cool. Just a fun little touch, little added touch to a gift, for coworkers or whatever. And since we're kind of getting into the Christmas in July stuff and crafters are crafting and all that, I thought it'd be good to just kind of show you my take on it. But again, Amber's really, if you don't follow Amber, she's really so good at this kind of stuff. Really and truly. We'll go through this real quick one more time. So I cover the little tabs with my glue, and I put those down first. Yeah, isn't that something, Julie? I'm telling you, girl, I was just like, I was amazed. I was like, there is no stinking way it is that easy. There's no way. So, just don't ever think just because you don't have the tool that you can't do it. Because I'm telling you, there's going to be a way. There will be a way. Look, I need to cut. I definitely need to cut this bulk out. Yeah. Yeah, but it's just fun. Just fun. I hope everybody's week's been going well. It has been. Susan mentioned the rain earlier in the comments. It has been raining here, but guess what? Welcome to summer in southern Louisiana. That's kind of what it does here. It gets hot and it rains every stinking day. Every day. 40 days and 40 nights of rain. And it gets humid. Like I'm telling y'all, if you've never visited Louisiana in the summertime, you don't you really cannot understand humidity. I promise you, because it is like it. Susan, you can correct me if I'm wrong, honey, but let me tell you, I just think it's like walking into an oven that's got just soup boiling inside the oven. It's just the dangest thing. People don't, I'm telling you, people can't breathe here. It gets so humid sometimes. It's crazy. Okay, so that is going to go like that. We'll glue this down. I'm going to share this little word punch product that I have, though, with you, too, so you can see how I personalize these journals. Because I think that's a fun part too. And y'all know I can't talk and put paper down at the same time to save my life. But you see how quickly they come together, y'all. Now, let me tell you this too. You can take, and I've done this many times, many times. You can add trim. You can add, I have that ribbon. I should have pulled it, so I apologize. But you can take ribbon and tie it around this edge and come around and do a little bow, and make sure you have a little glue spots or something down so the ribbon doesn't move. You can go all out with this, all out with this. These things, if you've never seen them, I get them from Hobby Lobby. They call them ATC cards is what they call them, but they're already punched. They have them in the white and they have them in the craft paper. I've not been watching. Hey, Ginger Cat Lady, I haven't been watching the comments, so I apologize for that. uh oh, it felt like that in Tampa. Yeah, I've been to Tampa too. Yeah, it's worse, I promise you. I grew up in the panhandle of Florida, but I have been to southern Florida many times, and it's Louisiana got a beat, I promise you. Yeah, I love Maria and Rebecca. I'm sorry, I haven't been watching the comments. I've been but anyway, look, I get these already bought. They're like $1.99 or something like that. So you can take this, okay? Now watch this little product. If y'all have never seen this, this is a We Are Memory Keepers word punch board, okay? And let's say I could personalize this any way I wanted to, but let's just make it generic since I don't have anybody in mind for this one. And I'm just going to put the word notes on the front of it. Let's see, where's my T? E. T-E-S. Okay. Now they also have, these are the capital letters. So this all came like this. I have it's everything's in my link tree that I use. So I do have this in my link tree, but now they have these lowercase letters and I think they have the numbers. So, or at least I've seen the numbers somewhere. So I'll just take a strip of paper. Okay, now this is a 1-inch strip. And I do it 1 inch because it's easier for me to maneuver it like this. But you can do it whatever you want. Okay. Now, see how I punched that? I'm not going to leave it this wide. I'm going to trim it down. So let me show you. Oh, and by the way, let me show you something else. See how it punches out those letters? You can save those letters for shaker cards too. So there's that. I'm gonna trim this down. I don't know how much. Let me see. I don't know. It's just kind of hard to get it much more than that without it getting crooked. Because of course, I cut it crooked all the dang time, y'all. I swear, all the time. Doesn't matter how hard I try. It's gonna be crooked. It's gonna be crooked. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. All right, and then look, I need to. It's fuzzy. I need to change my little blade on there. Then I'm going to take and I'm going to round these corners a little bit. I'm just going to do a little round, the smallest round they got here. Let's see. And look how cute. I need to trim it just a little, just a touch more. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it just a little closer on that side and a little closer on that side because it's just a little wide for that particular background. But again, you can make whatever background you want. So keep that in mind. You don't have to buy those. You can make whatever. I've done that too. What am I doing? Oh, Lord, I didn't get that. Let's see. And then this one is not right either. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's much better. Not perfect, but better. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to go around like that. And then here, I probably should use Fabri-Tac so I have a little time to play with it, but you can see how pretty that is. Okay. And then just glue down your base. And do I do anything by measuring? No, I do not. I sure do not. That's it, y'all. What y'all think? Joanne, I have had this thing for over a year, and I'm telling you, I use it quite a bit. On these, that primarily, I don't use it on other things, but you can. But I will tell you, one of the things that I did, like in some people's happy mail that I send, I will punch out their names on different color card stock. Because think about this, you know how many scraps we all have? That's a 1-inch strip. I will take 1-inch strips of different color card stock sometimes if I have this thing out, and I'll just punch a bunch of different colors of somebody's name, and I just send that, just the strip. They can personalize whatever they want. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is a really neat, to me, it's just a really neat little sussy to give to somebody. Yeah, I have a Cricut. I actually have a Cricut. I'm very blessed in that respect. I just don't have it set up in a space that it's easily, like, I can easily get to it. But I do have a Cricut. Like, I have to pull it out. It's like it's an effort. I have to get it out, set it up, and then I do that one thing like most of the day is how I do my Cricut stuff. Oh, recollection has a punch like that too? I did not realize that, Carolyn. I did not know that. Oh, that's good to know. You're struggling with the humidity in Florida? Yeah. You're from California. Yeah, California's got the best weather, doesn't it? That's what I hear. I go nowhere. Let me not listen. I go nowhere, and I go nowhere on purpose. I am a hermit. Yes, on purpose. I go to work, I go to the thrift store, and I go to the Dollar Tree. If one of the terrorist groups wanted to find out exactly what I did, it would take them a week, and then they would know exactly what I do. That's all I do. The minis would be so sweet to tuck in one of the little free book libraries. Oh, that is a good idea. Yeah, Houston gets it too, huh, Carolyn? No doubt about it. But look, I mean, I'm telling y'all, if you like, let me just show you, like, real quick, like a bunny. I'll show you something here. Let's see. Let's just take, I don't know, let's take some of this trim. I'll show you. Like, just think of this. I mean, look how easy that would be to just glue trim on the side of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could go, these are the best gifts. I'm telling you, if they're minimal cost, and just take, your imagination can make this outstanding, just like it is, right? Okay, let's do same concept. It's the same exact thing with this book too. Same exact thing. Let me see what y'all are saying to me. Okay. Um, let's go to the mini. Let's go to the mini because I want to show you. Because again, I should have counted how many sheets of paper I used, because what winds up happening, if you do the big one, you're going to have enough, typically, not every time, but typically or possibly you could have enough to cover the 3-pack of the minis. Yeah, really and truly. But this is, and again, you're gonna have to measure. So just know that you will have to measure. But look, so be careful, keep in mind you're going to be directional here. So this is because I have made a few where they were upside down. I believe it or not, I have done that. But same concept, guys. I'm going to take my fabric tack, and I'm just going to put the glue straight on the top here. The minis are cute, though. Now, the minis, the only thing is personalizing the minis, it's space to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like across here, it's not very long. So you're going to, like, if you had somebody named Amy, then you could personalize it. I, you could put the word, I think I've put the word note, Note, but you cannot put notes. It won't go across. You can do this way if you wanted to do notes this way, and I've done that before. But just keep that in mind if you are thinking about the word punch board. You're going to be limited on what you can put on this one. It is getting ready to storm here. There are some. If you heard thunder, or if you heard something in the background, there was thundering. Susan, you storming over there? She's just down. Susan Pepper's just down the road from me, and so our weather's pretty much the same. And again, I just use that front piece as the guide. I try to get them, but I really don't do anything, as y'all can probably tell. I don't do anything really precise. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Okay. Now, this is quite a bit. I probably should have trimmed that down even more. That's a lot, but it's okay. Now, also, you think about this, you can make pockets on the inside of this thing. You could do all kind of stuff, right? We're going to do it without the guide this time. Let's just cut it down. Let's just cut it down. Why not? Let's just try it. Show you how quick this can go. Okay. And I'm going to turn it around, and I'm just going to cut just like I just did. So hopefully I did it right. Okay. And then I'm going to go here. Yeah, this is going to be a weird one because of the way, how big this is, but that's okay. I'll show you. Okay. I'm always curious, especially for my folks that don't have channels, right? Is there some of y'all that don't have channels? But remember, we have that new feature too, where you can go in and post on the community tab pictures. You can upload your pictures to there. So please keep that in mind. I'd love to see what y'all are working on because I'm nosy. If y'all didn't know, I'm telling y'all straight up, I am nosy. And I steal all y'all's ideas. So see how long that is? I'm going to cut that down. I'm going to cut it right here. Yeah, I'm not going to fool with all that. I'm just going to cut it right here. And if I wanted to, I could cut this across. Let's just do it. Let's do it. We're going to cut it across. Why not? I don't think it's going to hurt anything. And if it does, it's paper, right? It's just paper. That's what Julie was saying earlier on her live. She has a little note by her desk that reminds her, which I thought was a fabulous idea. It's paper, people. we're going to be all right. We're going to make it. See how I'm telling y'all, I just throw these together in like, especially the minis. I just throw them together in like 5 minutes, it seems like. See how that's even crooked? Just gonna call me CC, Crooked Carrie. And then we'll do this sign. Let's go see this sign. Let's go do this one. Okay. Lord, that is long, isn't it? Okay. Cut that off. You're going to have all these little slivers of paper, too, everywhere. I just get out my little shop vac. I have a little mini one that my honey bought me. It lives under my desk. It's just like this little mini shop vac. It just lives under there, and I'll get it out every now and again and do my little floors in here. I think I messed that up, actually. We'll see. I think I need to. Let's see. Okay, let's cut this across also. How about that? Okay. I'm not watching the comments again. It's just paper. Hashtag it's just paper. Oh, thank you, Hope. You are so sweet, Hope. Thank you. Um, I'm telling you, Hope, I have said this to y'all a number of times. If you guys see me do a project, it's easy. I'm telling you. Because I'm not gonna do nothing that's real involved. Just I'm here to have fun. I ain't here to make it all crazy. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. That's not my jam. I mean, I love to watch other people do it now. Don't get me wrong. I love to, I am very impressed with people who can make things that are just incredibly intricate. I really am, but that is not who I am. I ain't gonna pretend. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Maybe if I'm 10 years into this kind of thing, then I'll, you know, be more involved and be able to do things like that. But no, I'm not there. No, no, no. I'm good where I'm at. Good where I live. I'm good. So let's go ahead and punch the coin. And one thing that I do all the time is I'll punch the wrong side. I do it all the time. I do. I do that all the time. It's so funny to me. I'll share something with y'all real quick. I've never shared this with y'all, but I'll share this with y'all. And some of y'all may be surprised. I used to be on an all women's pool league. Yes, people, you heard me correctly. I was a card toting member of the American Pool Association. That is POOL. Yes. It was the only sport that I could do where there was air conditioning and beer involved. I was working. This is how, now, this has been a long time ago, very long time ago. So keep that in mind. But I was working in the mayor's office. That's where I worked at the time. And the executive assistant to the CFO for the city was on a pool league, and they needed somebody. They had a team and somebody left or whatever. I don't remember exactly how it happened, but anyway, she asked me one day, and my honey at that time, he traveled a lot. He was away a lot. And she asked me, she was like, "Hey, you want to come and play pool with us? We need a substitute." I said, "I don't play pool." And she said, "Well, some of us don't either. We just hang out or whatever." I was like, "Okay." So I don't know. I can't remember if it was Tuesday nights. Hey, Janie, the crafting bookworm is here with us. Janie, you did such a good book review the other day. I loved it. Yeah, y'all go follow Janie's channel. She's always doing book reviews and crafts. She does paper crafting too, which is lovely. But anyway, so it was either Tuesday nights or Thursday nights. I was on a pool league, and when I tell you I'm a card carrying member, that is no stretch. If I could find it somewhere, I still have my APA, American Pool League Association card somewhere. And I got pretty good at angles. That's where I was going with all this. I could see angles on the pool table. And now, oh my God, I don't know if I could break anything. I don't know I'd probably embarrass myself. I don't know. Anyway, that is a little bit about me. But there's your book. See how quick that comes together? Isn't that fun? I love this. Let's do the medium one. Let's do the medium one. Pen and gear. And I went ahead and cut these down. Y'all see that, right? We went ahead and cut these down, but your measurements, it's really not difficult. Like I said, just make sure. I would just do an inch all the way around. And you saw me, I did too much on that mini one. Cut it down. Just cut it down if you have too much. It's good. I will tell you this. The last time that I played pool, Janie, I was we lived in Kansas, and I had not been on the pool league in many years at that point. So I had not picked up a pool cue in a long time. And we were my honey's company went to a bar, whatever. They were moving out of the state. They were shutting down that office. And so we were all out, and yes, ma'am, I racked that pool table and ran that pool table on all them men up there. My honey was very impressed with me. He didn't think I could do it, but I sure did it. I sure did. But yes, it was a sport, I'm telling y'all, where I could be air conditioner. Oh, and I could play the jukebox, because that was the deal. I got to be in charge of the jukebox. That was before all that digital business and all that. That's when music was good. And I didn't have any complaints when I played the jukebox. That was just the standard rule of thumb, though. From pool sticks to scissors. That's right, Carolyn. I went from pool stick. Look, I was fixing to put him upside down. I went from pool sticks to scissors, and thankful for it. It was just a season in my life, and I made some good friends. Those ladies were fun. They were. They were fun. We had a lot of fun, and it was just like that. It really was. Even though we were in the bar, it was really fun, and we didn't. I mean, of course, we drank, but not like, you know. I probably should just shut up and move on. Got quiet all of a sudden. All right, let's use our paper here to measure where we're at. Did y'all get to see Sandy and Hazel sail? Hey, Sandy, if you're still in the comments, is Hazel having something, or Susie? What is Hazel having tonight? I'm behind. I'm so far behind. What was she? Oh, today's Thursday. It's Teresa's interview. My friend Teresa DeFredo, she's actually my sister from another mister, but that's right. Oh my goodness, that's right. It's Hazel's interview tonight. I'm definitely gonna watch. Definitely gonna watch. Okay, same concept. You're gonna do it the exact same way every time. That's why I'm telling y'all. It is really, it's all good, y'all. See, I don't measure. I don't measure nothing. I really don't. And this one is kind of weird because again the corners are not rounded. I could have rounded them, I guess, if I wanted to, but it still works. Look, see what I'm saying? It's repetitive. All of it is so repetitive. Sweet Home Alabama. Lordy. I wouldn't know how to act, y'all, if I went somewhere like that today. Lord, I would not know how to act. Okay, let's see. Let me cut. I'm gonna cut this at a little bit more of an angle. Talking about angles, I'll cut that one. Okay, let's tack these down. And you see how quickly they dry because of that, because you're using the art glitter glue or Barely Arts or those really water soluble glues. And for those of y'all who popped in later, I recommend that you use the heavier weight cardstocks, okay? Especially on the outside, guys. On the outside, you want it to, I don't know, it's just, to me, that's a better paper to use. Let's see. Let's see this one. Hi, Terry. Oh, Deidre. Deidre came in. You met your husband in a bar, Madeline? Well, guess what, honey? I don't think that's a bad thing. I remember one time. Do y'all remember? Oh God, what was her name? She played on Cheers. Remember the really pretty lady? What was her name? I know y'all are gonna know who I'm talking about. And she married what's his name? Parker Smith. What was his name? He was one of the Hardy Boys. He was the older brother on the Hardy Boys. She said, like, I remember seeing her on an interview and I just laughed. I'll never forget this. She said when he would tell the story of how they met, he would say that they met at a lounge, and she said straight up it was a bar. It was a seedy dive bar we met in. And I thought, you go girl. I always thought that was so funny. Oh, she was so pretty too. She had the prettiest green eyes. Can't remember her name though. It'll come to me tonight at, 10 o'clock when I wake up for the first time and can't go back to sleep. Julie was talking earlier on her live and if you guys didn't know that, Julie at Day Trip Vintage Co., who is here in the chat with us, thank you for your support, Julie. I appreciate you. She does a live every Thursday. Yes, she does, and she's got it going on. I'm telling you, I enjoy Julie's live so much. Um, she was saying earlier that she doesn't, she's a very early riser. Julie, I get up earlier than that. Kirstie Alley, that's exactly who it is. Kirstie Alley. Wasn't she beautiful? She was so pretty. Yes, Kirstie Alley and whoever she married. I just remember him being a Hardy Boy back in the day on TV with Sean Cassidy was the younger brother, and I thought his name was Parker, but golly, I could be wrong about that. Yeah, I was a Sean Cassidy girly. Oh, I thought he was so cute. To do run, run, run. Ooh, I'm telling my age now for sure. But I don't care about that. I mean, I'm old, y'all. If y'all ain't figured that out, let me set the record straight. I'm old. I'm getting older every day. I love it when people, especially younger women, they look and they go, "You're not old, Miss Carrie." Oh, okay, all right, okay, thanks. But yeah, I kind of am. I embrace my age, though. Look, I'm okay with it. Terry's like, "You're not old." I don't know, Terry. That's his body. Okay, so see on this one, I am going to round the corners on this one too. Okay. What I may do on this one, let's look at it. We'll use the chomper on the outside corners and see what it does. I just kind of I've stayed away from it because to me, I'll show you. I'll have to show you a close up. It chomps it, but it like shows the inside of the paper. It's not. It's like it's not covered to me, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. Um, Let me let that dry. Let me go on this side. See how that it covers everything up, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that at all. I don't know if Sean Cassidy had an. I mean, I know he had a whole album because I remember, I remember the album cover because it was all his teeth. That's all you saw was all those chiclet teeth he had. Remember, they were so white back in the day. But I think the only song I remember really is "Do Run Run." Y'all remember any of the other ones? I don't remember any of the other ones. None of them. Just that one. The Do Run Run. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, let's see what this corner chomper is going to do. Let's do the 1/4 inch. Let's do. It's been so long since I've used this thing. Let's see. Okay, see what it looks like. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like close up. Okay, we're just going to take it and let's chomp it. See how it takes it and like it, I don't know, it just seems like it shows the inside of the cardboard. But like I said, if you wanted to, you could probably like go around the edge with ink if you wanted to, I guess. That's why I just have never really cared for that. I'd rather just do the little, rounding of it. But all good. Just a preference thing again. Let's see. See what I'm talking about? Oh, and look what happens. Oh, see, I didn't account for that. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? So this paper is still square and it's sticking out. But you know what I can do? I can just put like a little trim or something on the outside of this so you'll have, so that'll be covered. Yeah, that's the difference. So it's square. So keep that in mind too. And then you, again, you can take and you can cover this one for sure. Right? You could do another notes, or like I said, you could do somebody's name on here if you wanted. You could make, you don't have to buy these. You can, do whatever. How long have we been on here? And I've been jacking my jaws and everything. And you see how quickly three of them come together? I mean, and look at the pattern. Like you could have a whole set of these personalized for someone as a gift, and it's minimal cost and minimal effort to make something that is just absolutely lovely. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I haven't released this video yet, but I have another video. um, my little honey, Lainey Ray, um, she's not my granddaughter, but Lainey and Clayton and Jakey Bakey, one, two, shaky, they all call me Mimi, but they are not my grandchildren, but they are very, very special to me. Lainey asked me the other day to make her a journal, and I said, say less. So not only did I make her a journal, and you'll see that video coming out soon, but I made her a whole stack of these, personalized for her. So it's just a fun gift, y'all. And like I said, if you do, like, if even if you don't buy this size, if you buy this size, which these are on sale right now, and after school clearance, watch out for these because they're really going to go on sale after that. Once you cover this, you would more than likely have enough scraps to cover a 3-pack of these. So I'm telling you, office gifts, in-law gifts, it's just these are a lot of fun. They're very easy. We've been on a little over an hour, and I did all three of these with y'all. You guys, most of you guys in this chat have seen me struggle on my how-tos, and this is just like one of the easiest projects that I've ever done. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just ink it. Exactly, Janie. You can just ink it. I think because of that, though, I think because when I rounded it, it shows the square paper is sticking out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some kind of little trim, is what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of trim on the outside of this one. I just didn't account for that. But again, it's just paper. Hashtag it's just paper, like Julie says. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much, Janie. I appreciate that. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you. And Carolyn Campbell, thank you so much for dropping in. I haven't seen you in here before. I think maybe one time. Hey, Nympha Lamb, thank you so much. Very much. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Um, Oh, yes, they played the Hardy Boys. Tracy remembers. Blue ink. You know what? And I did a haul. I haven't released that video yet. I just got some blue ink. Hope. I'm going to try that. I may try that. You had the lunchbox, Tracy. Tracy had the Hardy Boys lunchbox. Oh, Julie. Sean Cassidy was the only poster in your bedroom. Y'all. Y'all remember? Okay, let's talk. Let's talk boyfriends, okay? So Sean Cassidy. How about Rex Smith? Y'all remember Rex Smith? Mm-hmm. 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 What about my honey's gonna watch this, y'all? He is gonna be dying. He's gonna be dying. Who else? Y'all tell me who else. There was Sean Cassidy, Rex Smith. Um, oh, Leslie, look, Leslie, we're talking about old boyfriends. Sean Cassidy used to play a Hardy Boy on TV. He was one of my boyfriends. Yep. Oh, Bobby Sherman, Debbie. Look at you, girl. Oh my God. Yes. And Leaf is still around, isn't he? I think he's still around. I mean, Sean's still around too, somewhere. He's somewhere. That's so funny. Yes, they all had the hair, man. It was that long hair. My honey used to have long hair like that too. Yes. But my honey's tall. My honey's 6'4", so he's a big guy. Um, but yeah, and he's blonde. I like the blonde ones. Yeah, that's so fun. Oh my gosh. This has been so much fun, y'all. Love you too, Leslie. Love you too, honey. Thank you for dropping in. I might go live again this weekend. I'm not sure yet. Just be on the lookout for it. I got to figure out if I'm going to do something. You had a crush on Bobby in the third grade. You wrote him a love note, and the teacher took it and read it to the class? Oh, no. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That is just makes me mad, Debbie. Oh, I hope she was punished for that. That was just wrong. In the third grade? That's just wrong. Uh-uh. Oh, I'm sure it was, Debbie. That's terrible. Talk about trauma. Good Lord. That's just terrible. Terrible, terrible. Well, I think we'll wrap it up here. I feel like I'm tortured, y'all. Patrick Swayze. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yes. Let me tell you something. Roadhouse. Oh, oh, goodness gracious. Yes. He was something. Patrick Swayze was something. Wasn't that sad the way he passed? So sad. But yeah, he's manly man. Patrick Swayze. That's a yeah. I loved Roadhouse too, Janie. That's a good one. That is a good movie. My honey better watch out tonight. That's so funny, Maddie. North and South. That's true, huh? I forgot about North and South. Yeah, I haven't watched. I'm telling y'all, I haven't watched TV in so long. We're trying to find a show now that we can both sit down and watch. It's just kind of tough. Just kind of tough. I'll tell you. Here's another thing. I'm gonna share all my business. All my business today. I like all the old shows. I'm not even gonna lie. Rockford Files. Okay, first of all, let me just tell you something. If you don't know, if Sarah's still in here, she'll remember this. I am a murder she wrote freak. Do you understand me? Like, I want to be Jessica Fletcher and live in Cabot Cove with 356 people and ride a bicycle all day long. That's all I want from my life. I don't think it's too much to ask, but my honey won't move. So that is like my show. I know a lot of people like watch Golden Girls, like Leslie loves Golden Girls. But my comfort show is Murder She Wrote. Okay, that is just my deal. But I love all Rockford Files, Quincy MD. Uh, what's another one, y'all? Oh, Simon and Simon. Oh, that Simon and Simon. Absolutely. I love all the old show. Barnaby Jones. Are you kidding me? Yes, I love all that crap. I love it all. And my honey will like because we've been looking for a show to watch every night whenever I go in. And we're sitting there and he's like scrolling through the streaming services. I'm like, "Do you want to watch Murder She Wrote?" No. He just says no. I'm like, "How about Rockford Files?" No. Oh, and McMillan and Wife. Do y'all remember McMillan and Wife? Oh my God, I love them. Oh, Beretta. Oh my gosh, Janie. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. Oh, and Monk. Y'all, I can relate to Monk. I can. Oh my God. I love Monk. Starsky. I gotta go find Starsky and Hutch now, Janie. Now I gotta go find Starsky and Hutch. That you want to talk about some cool dudes. Okay, well, wait. Okay, hold on a minute. Who was the guy? What was the show? It was one word. Because Mark, what's his name, just redid a movie. He he was a private detective and he drove his car into his apartment. Y'all remember who I'm talking about? What was his name? It was a one name show. It was his first name, I think. Oh, what was his name? He had dark hair. He was a private detective, drove his car into his apartment. Oh, I loved it. I loved him. Yeah, there used to be some great TV. Really and truly. I just don't watch a lot of TV now, so I can't I was going to say there's not good TV now. I really can't say that because I just don't watch a lot of it. Magnum PI, let me tell you something. To this day, he is the GOAT. Tom Selleck, the GOAT. I mean, you can't it's just yes, Vegas. Janie, that's it, Vegas. That was the name of that show. Yes, it was. You are absolutely right. It was Vegas. That was a really good one. That was a cool show. Machinery. Hope it spell checked you, I think. Magna PI was really good though too. Oh, was it 78 to 81? Okay. So Vegas was 78 to 81. Yeah. Yeah. McGovern. Oh, I had forgotten about that one. And then y'all, let me tell we're gonna have to go. We being silly now. But let me just tell y'all this. On Saturdays, oh my God. I grew up with boy cousins, okay? And they, when I tell y'all they hated me because I was spoiled because I was the only girl for a while. And so my tia and my uncle, they everybody spoiled me. They just spoiled me. And so my cut chips, oh my God. Now I liked Larry, what's his name? I didn't like Eric Estrada. I was not an Eric Estrada girly. Again, I liked the blondes. I liked the blonde tall guys. That's my thing. Okay. But yes, chips was really great. But on Saturday mornings, was it Saturday mornings or Saturday afternoons? Wrestling. Oh, because if so, they had control over the TV. They would, of course, they would never watch anything I wanted to watch. So Rainbow Bride or whatever was coming on that day, we couldn't know. We weren't watching it. They had control of the TV, so I had to watch all that wrestling and stuff. Oh my God, I started becoming a fan. But then it was the matinee shows because I think matinees were on Sundays, weren't they? Where they would have like the Sinbad shows. Remember those? Oh my God. I would watch that with them and I'd ask them like 27,000 questions. Well, what does he do? What does he Oh my God, I would torture them. I know why they hated me. MacGyver. MacGyver. Take a paper clip and could give you open heart surgery with a paper clip. I love MacGyver too. That was a good one. I know. Oh, this has been so much fun, y'all. Y'all are fun. We have such a good group. I love our little group. All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let y'all go. I know I could keep y'all here all afternoon, but be on the lookout because I have a few videos that I'm trying to edit now. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope I've given you guys enough time. If, like I said, if you have gifts for like your preacher's wife or office coworkers or what I mean, just whatever. These are really fun gifts to make. So hopefully it's been very helpful. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me, putting up with my foolishness. Hey, Jet Set Jay. Oh, you still watch Cagney and Lacey? Oh, that's a good one. Cagney and Lacey is a great one. Okay, y'all go back and read through the comments and let's see if we can go on streaming and watch some of these shows, right? Bye, guys. Y'all have a great afternoon. I appreciate y'all.